little corner of the country. Today I am coming to you from my front porch swing, or my side porch swing, and I am probably gonna get noticed from my neighbors because we have a very close-knit neighborhood community. We all look out for each other. So if you see me looking, it's probably because I'm waving at somebody or trying not to be heard. But I just decided to come out from the front porch, just something different. It's a balmy 45 degrees today, so I was a little hot inside actually, with all the fire and heat and stuff going, so I just decided to come outside. All right, today I am doing a Christmas question tag created by Vicky Week and Tiffany from PK Mom Life. So I am doing this tag because Vicky tagged me, and I love tags like this. I love answering questions to get to know each other better. So, and pardon the two different colors of red. I didn't even think about that. I just have this blanket out here because it's Christmas time as a decoration, and yeah, have on the same shirt I had on yesterday. Sometimes I do that. I mean, if I didn't wear it but for just a few hours, then I will wear it again the next day. All right. So so this is 15 questions, and I wrote them down, but I have not answered them yet. I kind of wanted to just go on the fly and answer them as I was going. So here we go. Number 1, favorite Christmas present. My favorite Christmas present as a child would probably have been my flute, because I had always wanted to play the flute, and then one year I got one for Christmas, so I really enjoyed getting that. Number 2, how old was I when I found out Santa wasn't real? Well, my sister told me. So I probably 8, 9, something like that. I'm sort of like Vicky. She said she wanted to continue to believe, and I did too. So I wanted to believe longer. I have a really cute story about my daughter, though. She, my lovely sister, again, told my daughter there was no Santa. So whenever she was young, she didn't believe, because my sister said, well, you can't expect them to believe in things, you know, we're Christians, and to believe in things that, you know, like that, because then they won't believe you about the Lord and blah 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 blah. So anyway, don't get me started on that. So she basically let the cat out of the bag to my daughter. So poor Allie thought and realized that there was no Santa from the beginning. Well, she wanted to believe, but you know, since it had been ruined, she didn't believe it. But you know, there's always that little sparkle and a wonderment if it just might be real. So she had that. Well, then we went to see the movie Polar Express, and when she saw that movie as a little girl, she was enamored, and she was so excited, and I kind of thought, you know what, we need to fix this. That has been, because that's just sad to take that away from a child, and I didn't do it. But so I decided to really play it up from that movie, and I just decided to start saying, you know, maybe Santa is real, and kind of show her I was questioning it too. And so then at the same time, I told her daddy about it, and this was her dad, and I said, we need to help Allie to believe, because that's just, you know, sad. So I think she was about 7 or 8 when that happened, and maybe 6, I don't know. Anyway, she was young. So he called the house from work. My husband did. Oh, my husband at the time called the house from work, and when he called, I said, oh my gosh, Allie, it's Santa. And so he put on his best Santa voice and talked to her and asked her what she wanted for Christmas and blah blah blah. Well, so when we hung up, of course, this was back when you had landlines, and so she said, press the thing so you can see who was calling, and somehow he had made it when it said Santa Claus. So when she pressed the button to see who had called, it said Santa Claus. So we had her at that moment, hook, line, and sinker. And then, from then on out, we gave her a special Santa gift every year. Well, that year, we gave her a jingle bell, just like the one from the movie Polar Express. And I'll try to hurry this up. But, and it was signed by Santa and everything. So at that age, she started leaving cookies and milk for Santa. And she believed that for years, probably till she was, well, when she was 11, me and my husband now met and got married, and he continued on with the tradition that her dad had done. So he wrote a note from Santa and left it for her and all that, and she believed that one last year, and then that was it. So that was pretty neat stories, more about my daughter than me. All right, number 3. What is my favorite Christmas cookie? Probably me and Allie always make sugar cookies and decorate them with all kinds of sprinkles and stuff, so that's probably my favorite Christmas cookie. Number 4, what is my favorite Christmas memory? Probably just, well, this is a special one, and this is, see, they're all about my daughter. So I do have memories from when I was little, but precious ones, but this, I don't know, ever since having her, she just became my world. So my favorite Christmas memory would be whenever my daughter was 3 and she was opening presents. I used to buy her so much stuff. It was crazy. You could hardly see the tree for all the gifts because she's an only child. Well, that one particular year, I was videotaping her opening her Christmas presents, as we did every year. Well, I videotaped her, and about halfway through opening the present, she turned around to me and said, "Mama." I said, "Yeah." And she said, "Do I have to open any more presents?" And I kid you not, I looked up and I was like, "I hear you, Lord. I hear you." Because he used my child, he'll use children, used my child to tell me, this is too much. You need to stop. So after that year, we started doing 3 gifts, one for gold, one for frankincense, and one for myrrh. And so every year she knew she would get 3 main gifts, and then some smaller things, of course, the stockings and stuff, 3 big gifts. And that's what we did. And yeah, so that was pretty neat. That's a great Christmas memory. Number 5, what is my favorite Christmas tradition? That is going to see Christmas lights. It's always me, my husband, my mom, and my dad. And then when Mom passed, and my daughter, obviously us 5, we're the Fab 5, that's what we always called ourselves. So when Mama passed, Daddy really didn't want to go anymore, so it's just been me, my daughter, and my husband. And we still do that to this day. We go out on Christmas Eve now, instead of just Christmas Eve, because she goes to her dad's on Christmas Eve. That's when they do Christmas. So anyway, we do it Christmas Eve. Number 6, do you have a favorite Christmas decoration? Not in particular. I have a lot of homemade ones that I made myself personally from when I was a little girl, and I still have them on the tree. Mom gave me those, and then some that Allie had made when she was little. Those are my favorites. So there's just a bunch of different ones. Number 7, do you have a Christmas decoration theme? I would say my decoration theme is kind of Santa house. Everything is made to look like a Santa house, and if that makes any sense, that's kind of what it is. Red and green, and just the basics. Number 8, white lights or colored lights? I like both, and I like them mixed together. Number 9, does Santa bring unwrapped presents or wrapped presents? He's always brought wrapped presents to me and to my daughter. Number 10, Christmas card or Christmas picture? I'm like you, Vicki. We don't do them. I used to. We always did a family Christmas picture. But when I got remarried, we just stopped that, and I never have gotten it and started doing it again. And then I was like, I don't feel like even doing cards, because it's just a lot of money and a lot of stamps and a lot of pressure, who to send it to, who not. So yeah, we don't do it. We don't do it either. Number 11, my favorite Christmas movie. I have to agree with you, Vicky. My favorite Christmas movie is Elf. And I love that movie because it's just hilarious. What more to get you in the Christmas spirit than the Elf movie? I love it. Number 12, my favorite Christmas song. Probably, I think it's called Jesu Joy. Hold on. Jesu Bambino, Oh Holy Night. It's the one my daughter sings. And she sings it magnificently. Oh my gosh. Jesu Bambino, I think, Oh Holy Night. Number 13, fake or real tree. We've always done a fake tree my entire life until I met my husband 11 years ago, and he had a tradition of going to get a real tree, and we absolutely love it. My daughter just had a fit. She's like, oh my gosh, this is the funnest thing. So every year now, since then, we go and get a fake, oh my God, we go get a fake tree. Sure, we go to the mountains to pick a fake tree. We go and get a real tree every year, and it's such a fun time. We go up to the mountains here close. It's only about an hour away from where I live, and have a great time doing that and drinking hot cider and coming home and decorating. It's just a great family tradition that we created together. And now this year I ended up with 2 trees. I have a fake one and a real one, and that is because every year my husband decides to go a little smaller with the tree. Well, I have a 2-story den, so I'd love to get a 12-foot one real, but they're really expensive. So every year he seems to get a shorter and shorter tree. So this year I was on the marketplace on Facebook, and I saw a 9-foot fake tree, slim, for $65. So I snagged it. And my husband said, well, what are you doing? Because we always go to get a real tree. And I said, well, this year we'll just go get a real tree for the other side of the den, which is shorter, and that way your smaller trees will look perfect. Well, after doing that this year and having 2 trees, it's just too much. So from now on, he told me, he said, fine, we'll get a 10 to 12 foot real tree, and please don't put the fake one up again. So that's what we'll do. Let's see. 14, favorite Christmas drink is hot apple cider. My phone is about to die, so I gotta hurry this up. Number 15, favorite meal to eat at Christmas. I usually always make a Christmas meal, and we have it on Christmas afternoon, and I make ham and deviled eggs, and that's my 2 favorite things, ham and deviled eggs probably at Christmas, and biscuits, and just the general Christmas Day dinner with all kinds of desserts and stuff. All right, so I'm going to tag Nikki at Southern Mom, Debbie and Cindy at Sisters in Stitches, Nancy at Life's Blessings, couldn't see, and Melissa at Unboxing Mom. So I will put your guys' tag there in the bottom, and I'd love to hear all your answers. This is so much fun. I love getting to know each other better like this, and Facebook, oh my God, YouTube has been such a blessing, and I'm really enjoying it and loving meeting all my new friends and talking to you guys. And so I just want you to know that you guys are a blessing to me, and that's probably going to be one of my favorite Christmas blessings this year, is all my new YouTube friends. So thank you for returning and watching my channel, and please give me a thumbs up. I love thumbs up. That helps me to know that you like what I'm doing. And come back to my next video, which will be soon. Luxury Diva should be here in the mail any day. And I'm having a hard time not looking at y'all's, but I have not looked. So I'm excited to get it and not know what I have. And if you have yet to subscribe, please consider subscribing to my channel. It helps me out a lot to try to reach my goals. And I hope you have a blessed rest of the day, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.